Hey guys, I am back here in the center court of the Markland Mall with my good friend, new friend. We're not really good friends yet.
Yeah, I mean, we know each other.
You know each other. Heidi Pruitt, and many of you viewers know Heidi. Heidi, tell us a little bit about your journey, kind of where you've come from, what are you doing now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, so I am now the Director of Communications at Kokomo Urban Outreach.
Okay.
You may have recognized me from the Kokomo Post, but I have moved on from there and on to helping out at Kokomo Urban Outreach. I have a long history with volunteering here, and my heart is just with this program and what we do for kids and how we help kids in the community. And it feels really good to be here and back in the saddle, as they say, and
Your title at the Kokomo Urban Outreach is the Director of Communications. Did I say that right? Okay. And so, I mean, what needs to be communicated over there? I mean, you only have like 100 kids or 300 kids.
Yes.
300 kids and how many volunteers? 100 volunteers. And
well, I wish we had 100 volunteers. Not quite that many, but you know, a lot of people know what Kokomo Urban Outreach is because it's been around for, it'll be 20 years in January of 2026. But the UP program is relatively new. It's about
8 years.
8 years, yes.
Yes.
And so we have about 300 kids that we serve in the Kokomo, Howard County area. Our big goal is to teach the kids the life skills that they need to become self-reliant adults. So they're taking life skills classes in the winter, budgeting, grocery shopping, how to cook a meal. And then in the summer, and like what we're doing right now, we have the wreaths. That's what we're selling. We have egg noodles and cookies. So they have different job work initiatives. So they can do different things, pick what they're interested in. We have a 3D printing. We have a wood shop. We have the yard work. So whatever the kids are interested in or want to get to learn more about, they're able to do that. And then a portion of the points, well, they'll get points for when they go to work. So they're learning to, you know, when you come to work, you get paid. And when you don't come to work, not necessarily going to get paid.
Okay, stop just for a second. There is a skill that you're really good at. Do you know what it is?
No. Talking to people.
There it is. She's a communicator. She's obviously the director of communication.
In school, I was the kind of person that no matter who you sat me next to, I was going to talk to them. So now
I'm getting in trouble.
Yeah, so now I'm getting paid to talk to people.
Yeah.
So it works out.
That's what the kids need to learn. No, I'm serious.
How to talk to people.
Right?
Yeah.
And I mean, and so I have 6 kids, and some of them, they're all really tall. But when they talk to me, and as they were young, I would say, hey, stop. And I might be talking to somebody, I say, stop. Look them in the eye.
Eye contact.
Eye contact. And
it's huge.
Do you guys have that? Do you kind of process through that? Or are you doing that?
So the main 4 R's that we teach the kids is how to be respectful, responsible, reliable, and ready. And so, yes, we do say, okay, when you're talking to adults, you'll walk up to them. After you meet them, you'll shake their hand, say, hi, I'm so-and-so, nice to meet you, eye contact. So we're teaching the soft skills about, you know, how to talk to people, because with the kids growing up being on their phones, you know, it's really easy to text somebody, but then like making a phone call or like actually talking to somebody is not something that comes naturally to them.
Before we started this live, I'm standing here looking just about like this, you know, kind of, what does my face say right now? Monotone, boring sound, right? There's no smile happening right now. But then I had said to myself, self, smile.
You're happy to be here.
Smile. No, I genuinely am happy to be here.
Yes.
But smile, right? And so I weirdly enough, and when we talk to our salespeople about when you answer the phone, start with a smile.
Yeah. Changes the difference.
Makes a huge
difference.
And so for these young people to learn that, I don't know if you have a program, but I want to teach it. Can I volunteer and teach the program?
Yeah, we can put you somewhere and get
how to communicate.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to do a little speaking thing with my son and my dad the other day, and my son said to me, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe how much voice inflection you had throughout the whole thing." And I was like, "Okay, thank you." whatever. But the point is it's really, that's a really soft skill that kids really need to learn.
Yes.
Is that communication.
Yep.
And you're the leader. You're the director. Anyhow, very
you.
cool. We've got some stuff out on the table over here. Some really colorful
Should I grab
wreaths.
one?
Yeah, grab one. That'd be cool. They got wreaths. They've got some flower pots.
So this is made from Up Creations. Different kids can work on Mondays, and they'll go down to our maker space, and we'll have different things. So they'll learn how to cut the different material and attach it on there. And then these are available for a free will donation. So it goes straight back into the program.
Yeah.
We're asking, $10 to $15 or $20.
Can we hang this right here?
Yeah.
Can we hang this right
We
here?
could probably find a place to put it.
We'll find a place. We'll put it right here.
Yes.
So, and who's decorating? I don't know if anybody's decorating their, maybe a powder bath with this. I mean, everybody wants to go to the beach, right?
Yes.
This looks like the beach.
Yep. For summer, you can hang it on your front door.
Oh, yeah.
There's all the different places
Yeah.
that you can put them.
This is awesome.
So while they're at it, they're learning business skills. They're learning,
Yep.
markups and pricing and all the different things it takes to run a business.
Yeah.
So we have all these different things that they're learning.
You guys have 300 kids. You're going to create 300 business owners. I'm going to be out of business soon. I can just feel it. We're going to have so many painting companies around here. Oh my goodness. Now I'm not as supportive. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm very supportive. That's awesome. I think if I went into a store today and bought this.
Yeah.
I won't say the store, but if I went into a store and bought this, this would be valued at $30-50.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe more.
And you have to think these are going back straight into a nonprofit in our community that's supporting kids.
Yep.
And they're going to be our next generation of business owners and leaders. And we need to pour into these kids and teach them the ways of life.
Life skills. And so this is really beautiful. And Heidi, thank you for coming. So
thank you.
Heritage is also donating for every project that is sold. We're donating $50. Our hopes is to sell 90 projects from the show. What's the math on that? $4,500. I'm hoping that we're donating to the UP program by the end of the show.
That would sponsor 2 kids for a full year.
Well, not quite 2. Deanna and I already decided the math
on that.
2. It would be almost 2. So we'd have to cut the hands or the legs off of one of the kids.
Couple fingers, but it's fine.
No, we would not do that. But anyhow, we would just round it up and figure it out. But anyhow, and a lot of our vendors, I don't know if you've heard this, but a lot of our vendors are already committing to something, So
Wonderful.
That would be incredible to be able to pick up some more kids. And I know the big vision picture is 1,000. That would be incredible. And kids that are just figuring life out and becoming responsible adults.
Yeah, kids from all different lifestyles and backgrounds are able to come. So we serve kids ages 3 to 18. Have about 300 kids that come in and out of our doors. We're just trying to teach them the life skills that they need to be self-reliant adults.
On top of, obviously, the donations, which are always welcomed, and the annual kind of stuff, we need volunteers.
Yes.
And so I know I just threw my business partner on the bus because he just retired from the firehouse, and he wants to volunteer as well. He told me several times in the last 6 years, when I retire, I'm going to go be part of the Kokomo Urban Outreach Program. And so that just happened literally last week. So he's probably going to be chasing down Deanna. But people can volunteer, and it doesn't have to be like every week all the time. It can be. We just need some helping hands. Whatever you're good at, we'll find a spot for you. Yep. And then Wednesdays during ages, huddle, right? Yeah. Wednesdays during huddle. So when we have the 10 to 18-year-olds, about 140 of them, from like 4 to 6 p.m. If you just want to come and hang out and talk to some kids. That's all you need to do. We undervalue just the skill of listening. And being there, being a supportive adult. Yeah, and sometimes kids just want to pour their heart out, and they need a safe space to do that. Absolutely. And so volunteer. We want to encourage everybody to reach out to the Kokomo Urban Outreach, as they are our sponsored non-for-profit this year at the Kokomo Home Show. So Heidi, thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm excited to see you teach these kids about communication, all those soft skills. So. Yes, thank you. Thanks.